A beautiful and confusing awe. Yo, what's up? It's someone that's no one, and welcome back to today's report. Today's report was sent to him by Toknus, where he took a half tab of LSD. And here's the full report details. Alright, welcome to yet another quick acid trip. And what can I really say? This is a first time experience, and it turns out to be a balanced trip. There's some beautiful moments, but also weird, trippy, confusing ones. The boys wanted to try acid, and they get a good feel for it. His girlfriend didn't really want him to do it, but I don't blame him for going for it, as psychedelics and acid are like no other experience. You'll just see what's up. I'm sure you'll enjoy this, so without further ado, let's dive right into this. So, this was about a year ago or so, and I just wanted to share my experience. I was always interested in psychs and wanted to try them for a long time, but I never had the courage to because of one bad experience I had with weed about a year ago that scared me shitless. Before this trip, I was smoking regularly and kinda told myself I was prepared to do this based on my own personal reflection. My girlfriend though had a very bad connotation to psychs and was constantly telling me not to do it, in which I did not keep her happy. One day though, after a big smoke sesh, my roommate and I decided that we wanted something more. So I decided to text my friend that was always advertising his acid for sale. We got it, and somehow my girlfriend found out. Long story short, she was not happy. I subsided to her request and told her I would not take it and trips to my friend, which I believe wholeheartedly this was going to be the case. At about 8:15, my friend dropped half a tab. He told me that he would not take the other half to keep it for me in case I changed my mind. About half an hour later, my friend was playing some video games on her PS4 and said that he was starting to see a brightening in colors. I decided to say fuck it and took the other half. About half an hour later, we decided to turn on a movie, which now that I look back was the best decision ever. We looked through Hulu and decided to watch Transformers and just sit back and relax. At the time, I was not feeling much but a little bit of self-inflicted anxiety of my girlfriend finding out I was tripping. All that subsided to pure bliss in a matter of seconds. I felt like I was on top of the world and that nothing could take me down ever. I believed that this was the top of the world and everyone should try this. I told my friend I needed to step away for a second and walked into our bathroom to look at myself in the mirror. To my surprise, I saw myself as a completely new person. My self-confidence was unbelievable, and I couldn't stop looking at myself. I then went back into the room to lay down and felt a bit uncomfortable on my bed, like nothing I have ever felt. I started to pace around the room before I decided to put in some music. And man, when I tell you it was the most beautiful music I have ever listened to, I'm not lying. I felt like I was at the concert, and when I closed my eyes, I could feel as if I was on stage with the artist, playing through my headphones. It was the most wonderful experience ever. After about an hour of that, my friend and I decided we should maybe take a walk and look outside. The only problem was that everything was dark because it was about 12:30 at night. We decided to say fuck it and walk anyways. Both of us had flashlights on our phones on, and we were just staring in awe at the trees and flowers that ran through our neighborhood. My roommate's friend notices us walking down the street looking like this and asks what's going on. I was extremely confused because of the sheer fact that this guy looks homeless and my roommate is talking to him casually. As they talk, I started looking around and enjoyed the intense euphoria going on before I stared straight at a bunny. This bunny cannot be much more than 5 feet in front of me, just staring at me in the face. I asked them if they see it, and they confirmed it was real. However, I am seeing 2 bunnies at this point, and I'm starting to get concerned about this effect. I say I was going to go home, and my roommate was going to go with his friend. As I walk home in the dark and all alone, I start to think about random things that start to turn weird, and horrifying thoughts that confuse me. That's when I start to run. I run all the way home and bust through the front door and go to our room, and didn't do much more than try to get comfortable, which was very hard, and listen to more and more music. I plan to trip again soon, just need to convince the girlfriend this time. Luckily, she never found out about the first time. Thank you for listening/reading.